Hi, it's Alaska Granny. Have you heard the expression forever foods? Well, there are some foods that keep so long that we don't need to worry about them spoiling, as long as you keep them in a cool, dark place and you keep them like wrapped up securely so that they can't be infested with rodents or insects. Then the foods that you can consider forever foods would be things like vinegar, salt, sugar, liquor, rice, corn syrup, and honey. And you can also consider corn starch, which I just don't ever use, so I don't have any. And maple syrup is also a forever food. Then there are foods that are considered long-lasting foods, which keep nearly forever, and they would include things like pinto beans and like Tabasco sauce or hot pepper sauce, because the main ingredient is, guess what? Vinegar and super hot peppers, and we know that you can't even put those fires out if you eat too much of that. And soy sauce. You could also consider your herbs and seasonings to be forever foods. I know lots of times people say, oh, well, they lose their freshness after a few months and you should continue to replace them. But you can just add more of them. How many of you knew that Grandma had 50-year-old spices in her cabinet and you opened them up and they didn't smell very strong, but you could still use them? So while that may not be your plan for your best ever cooking in an emergency situation, know that you can have those things for a long, long time. So if you're concerned with having foods that last and you're worried about use-by dates and things that are spoiling, try looking for some of the forever foods or some of the long-lasting foods. But remember, if it's something that you're never going to eat, it doesn't matter if it lasts forever, it should not be in your food storage. You want to store things that you're actually going to use and that you know how to use, and that things that your family will eat. And those are the things that you should store. Let me know what you're doing to prepare for food storage for your family. Please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel and have a wonderful day.